Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, is tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, I know here in Mississippi, a lot of my friends are already making their plans for the summer, especially when it comes to spending time for the family. But if you're looking for the perfect destination for your family vacation, our next guest has a suggestion for you. We're excited to welcome James Van Der Beek to our program today. You guys know him as an acclaimed actor, but he's also a fan of Kalahari Resorts, the home of America's largest indoor water park in Texas. He's going to tell you why you should consider that as you're making your summer plans. James, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Well, James, of course, we know you from acting, and, of course, we've been able to follow your career over the years, but it's great to be able to have your suggestions when it comes to our plans for the summer. As I mentioned, you're a fan of Kalahari Resorts. Why is it the perfect family destination, James?
Well, they've got water parks dialed. As from one parent to another, anybody out there with a family, they really have cracked the code on family water park destination entertainment. First of all, the entire water park is indoors, so it's always 84 degrees and sunny. The rides are epic. I had a blast. The kids had a blast. And, I've got 6 kids, so there's something for kids of every single age. There's a hotel that's connected to all of it. And there's also an indoor adventure park. There are rides, there are arcades, there are games, there's laser tag, there's VR. It was just everybody had a great time. And so as a parent, when you sometimes you take vacations and they can be hit or miss, but this was a hit, so I definitely wanted to share it with other parents.
Awesome. Love that. Well, I think you definitely got their attention, James, when you mentioned they have something for all ages, right? So that's something that definitely makes it great for planning. Well, you mentioned the kids. What about for the adults, for the parents, James? What is it that kind of makes Kalahari special?
They didn't forget about the parent. They have a full-on spa, first of all, and they have actual fine dining, like real restaurants. There was a steakhouse that we ate at twice, actually. It was incredible.
Wow.
They've got an Italian restaurant. They've got a Mexican place we had lunch at. The casual dining options as well. You can rent a cabana inside the water park. And like I said, you park there, you go to the hotel, and everything's in one place. It's kind of like Vegas with the kids in mind.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. So I think, for a lot of people, even though there are challenges that are out there, James, I think, people still want to get out and about. So this is why Kalahari Resorts is something they should definitely put on their radar. How can they go about planning their trip? What suggestions do you have there?
Well, they have 4 locations. So there's one in Round Rock, Texas, where we went. There's one in Wisconsin. There's one in Ohio, and there's one in the Poconos. So if you need more information, you want to plan a trip, just go to KalahariResorts.com. And all the information you will be right there.
Awesome. Well, James, I'm glad to have your experience here when it comes to Kalahari Resorts to be able to share with our audience and why it should be something on their radar when it comes to their summer vacation. We'll make sure that we link that up on our Facebook page for our radio audience and also in the podcast notes. Again, everyone, James Van Der Beek has been our guest, talking with us not only about what Kalahari Resorts should be on your radar for your summer plans, but also some of the features there. James, really appreciate you taking out the time to be with us. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.